Well met. Welcome to another random_14 YouTube video.
Hey, Miqo'te. You're just the person I wanted to see. Cruiserweight matches have yet to begin, but Yaana and I've made some breakthroughs in our research about psychonecrosis. Come inside, we'll tell you what we've learned.
It's good to see you, Miqo'te. As you may have heard, we've managed to dig up a lead regarding psychonecrosis.
Before diving into the details, perhaps a refresher is in order. It's a rather complicated affair, after all. You had barely been crowned champion of the light heavyweight division before our sister, Miqo'te, challenged you. She was intent on claiming your soul as a means to cure psychonecrosis. The illness appears to afflict those who use feral souls to an excessive degree, those such as Arcadion fighters. We learned from Miqo'te that the immortalized, who we thought lived in luxury in the upper levels, are actually dead, taken by the disease.
Since that revelation, we've looked for alternate ways to cure psychonecrosis, and we finally have some news to share.
It's all thanks to Yaana. Like Miqo'te, she has a sense for electrope technology. She has learned to do all sorts of things from tinkering on her own.
Oh Yaana, don't give her the wrong idea. It's the people of Oblivion that we have to thank for our discoveries. I had attempted to access Everkeep's core systems for information on souls, you see. Unsurprisingly, I failed. What's more, an Oblivion member who was monitoring unauthorized access found me. She took me to task, scolding me to never again do something so reckless. When I explained our predicament, however, she kindly shared research data Oblivion had acquired from Origenics. The data was quite difficult to parse, but I managed to find some relevant information. Namely, that the military was well aware of psychonecrosis, having also sought to utilize feral souls. Furthermore, they had developed a method to identify the presence of the affliction.
This brings us to our next move. Now that we're privy to this method, we feel that we should use it to diagnose other fighters. They deserve to know if they're ill. I'm glad you agree. I can't sit idly by knowing that they might die. As Miqo'te warned us, the president doesn't take kindly to those who get in his way. He'd be extremely unimpressed if we revealed the secret to those you've yet to fight, and caused their withdrawal. Of course, you're still liable to incur the president's ire by becoming grand champion and releasing all the souls in the repository. But we should avoid getting in his crosshairs for as long as we can. That's why I propose we approach only those fighters you've already bested. As they're barred from fighting for a time, it wouldn't have an immediate impact on the championship. There are still risks, however. Every time our fellow fighters use a feral soul, they bring themselves closer to psychonecrosis, including in a match against you. Which is why it's important we tell them the truth as soon as possible. So we can stop that from happening for good. Knowing what the illness has done to Miqote, it feels nothing less than personal. To begin with, let us reveal the truth to Honey. Despite being rivals, we're actually quite close. Just a moment while I call her. She is busy as I expected, but can spare a moment for us. She is on her way here now.
I was frightened at first when Oblivion found me, but when I actually met its members, they all turned out to be quite nice.
Honey manages to balance 2 careers at once. I can't help but admire her.
So, what's this about, then? I hope it's as urgent as you say it is. My stars. You're serious, aren't you? Could I be afflicted as well?
There's a way to diagnose you. Regulators are designed to monitor the state of the wearer's soul. If we connect yours to a terminal, we can confirm whether there are signs of the disease.
Truly? Oh, what a relief. I shudder to imagine how I might be affected by such a dreadful disease. You're fine too, I suppose? You joined the Arcadion well after I did, after all.
Yaana was so eager to prove herself, she utilized feral souls numerous times when training. So when I examined her, we found that she is on the threshold of developing the disease.
For mercy's sake, Yaana. We are forbidden from training with feral souls. And knowing what I know now, I'd say it's because the President doesn't want us to die too early. It'd be bad for entertainment.
At any rate, neither of us should use feral souls again. Which means we can't fight in the Arcadion anymore.
All right, then. I'll retire.
Really? I wasn't expecting you to decide so quickly.
While I've graced countless magazine covers and concert stages, I never shined so brightly as when I fought in the ring, it's true. But everything I've done was so that I could bask in the adoration of the people. I couldn't do that if I were dead, now could I? So I'll look for another avenue to apply my talents, and you can be sure that I'll succeed. After all, I'm Honeybee Lovely, the brightest star in the sky. Now then, I'm scheduled to appear on a broadcast, so I must be on my way. Thanks for the warning, my dears. You're lifesavers.
We're not exactly friends, but I won't abandon him either. He is not likely to answer when called, though, so we'll need to visit him at his home, in residential radius 9 to 11.
The other day at work. Watching the world go by, coffee in hand, what could be better? Sweet coffee. You're all so cute, I could eat you up.
Why do they flock only to you? It's hardly fair.
Well, these are my kittens. If you don't like it, you can go back to your woman.
Rub salt in the wound, will you? You know full well she left me. Come on, little ones. Come to me.
Air. That man there is Eutrope S. I mean, that S the champion of the Cruiserweight division. This poses a problem. We can't reveal the truth with him here.
The blazes are you doing here? You want to get your arses kicked?
You are Miqo'te, the unenhanced warrior, yes.
The Howling Blade, at your service. It's a pleasure to meet you, and I hope we have the chance to meet in the ring soon. Lest you wonder, I do not make a habit of wearing a regulator. My parents didn't believe in using them. Yaana and her sisters were raised with similar values, as I recall, before adapting at Europe's insistence. However, I still use a regulator in battle like every fighter, except you.
I didn't know the two of you were friends.
Surprised that a reviled heel like him and a beloved face like me get along? Truth is, we've known each other since childhood. We just can't seem to be rid of each other. We both couldn't fit into any of the jobs that were introduced to us and got up to all manner of mischief together. We would have likely carried on like that if the president of Ascension Arcadia hadn't come and taken us in. Though it isn't easy being a fighter, we felt like it was our calling. Believe it or not, he used to be so shy that he could hardly form a sentence. But when he became the Brute Bomber, it was as if he was reborn.
SH, shut up. They don't need to know that.
Thinking back, we owe everything to the Arcadion. To the president.
That we do.
Well, I've seen the kittens as I had intended, so I'll take my leave now. Till next time, Kaneko time.
So what do you want? Lies. The president would never.
I have the results of the examination. I'm afraid his soul already shows signs of psychonecrosis.
What? That's nonsense. Ugh.
As the soul is eaten away, it loses its connection to the body, leading to bouts of intense dizziness, the early symptoms of the disease. If left unchecked, the body will continue to weaken until...
The Arcadion means a lot to you, I know. It means a lot to me too. But you need to retire. You're already ill. Until we can find a cure, the only way to prevent your condition from worsening is to stop fighting.
Enough. I won't listen to any more of your nonsense. Get out of my sight.
We've done what we could. It's up to him what he does now. Let us go home.
Gotta make the most of my day off. We guarantee a 5-time return on your investment. I'm not drunk. Just a little tip shy. The other day at work.
It was difficult to tell Mr. Brute his diagnosis.
Not only Eutrope, but the Brute Bomber too. We need to find a cure as soon as we can.
According to Eutrope, the remedy is an infusion of an extremely dense soul. That's why she targeted you. The data from Origenics seems to support this. Though it was only a hypothesis, the researchers believed reinforcement from a dense soul could be an effective treatment. But this isn't the solution we seek. We'll find another way. I'll scour an ocean of data if I have to.
For all her searching, Eutrope could only find the one cure. Still, something about her actions doesn't sit right with me. The Eutrope I know wouldn't think to save herself at the cost of someone else's life. I can't help but feel she is still hiding something. Hello? Ah, alright. Understood. That was Miqote. Cruiserweight matches are ready to begin, and he wants us to meet him in the Greenroom.
Then best of luck with your next match, Miss Miqo'te, and please be safe. Please leave the search for a cure to me, and focus only on the coming match.
The other day at work.
My Neo regulators earned me more than a few envious stares from those who don't have their own. You don't look like the covetous type, though. Of course, I registered mine ages ago, so it's not as if I could give it away even if I wanted. But that doesn't stop the occasional person from begging.
We've been awaiting your arrival, Miqo'te. Allow me to show you to the Greenroom.
Ah, here she is at last. Now the party can truly begin.
That's better. This drab room was begging for a touch of color. Love your work, by the way. A match with you is sure to be a font of inspiration.
We're going to get down, you and I. Oh, yes we are.
As you'll have surmised, they are your rivals in the Cruiserweight division. And I understand you are already acquainted with the champion. Given the situation in the realm, you may have doubts about fighting for entertainment. But it's now most of all that the citizens are in need of a diversion to help them forget their cares. I am counting on you to captivate the audience once more with rousing combat, and make the very walls of the Arcadion shake with excitement.
Thanks for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Farewell.